guys, what's up?
We are at the
Reserve lunch party.
We are here celebrating with Reserve because they just released their app today.
Here is the exercise that we promised you last week.
Harold Guskin calls it taking it off the page in his book, How to Stop Acting.
Take a monologue or a scene or whatever is sitting next to you and you literally take the words off of the page. So we're going to show you how to do that in this book called Setting the Table, which is just about hospitality and business. It's a really good example to show you how you could take anything off of the page and apply it to acting.
The idea behind it is that everything resonates differently with every person. One example I think Guskin uses is if something says a brown dog, every person's gonna picture a different brown dog because they're limitless. So it is personalized just based on letting it register with you.
This is us just taking it off the page. It's been one of my life's greatest experiences and pleasures.
I'm just gonna coach Chloe real quick, and I'm gonna remind her to keep her gaze up because if you look down too fast, you cut off the emotion.
Right. To conceive. I launch a new business venture! It's exhilarating. It's a dream. Okay. We stopped.
This is somebody's story and advice on how to start a business in hospitality, but just from reading that excerpt, a new venture is different to everyone. Not everyone wants hospitality. Exciting things are different for everyone. And so it's really, I'm sure Chloe was not thinking about opening a restaurant.
As an example of how it can be completely different for every person, Mars is going to read the same paragraph.
It's been one of the greatest pleasures of my life. To conceive and launch a new business venture. It's exhilarating to dream.
So that was completely different than how I did it, but amazing. We're reading nonfiction, so this just goes to show you that you can do anything. You can take it to Shakespeare, you can take it to Ibsen, you can take it to
your
Donnie Darko.
Biography.
Yeah, you can take it to girls, you can take it to whatever you want, and you just take it off the page and create something new for you. And that's what's exciting to everyone else to view. I loved watching Mars read that. It was amazing.
Don't worry that it's like slow and piecey. This is practice, so once you do it enough, you'll know the words and you won't have to look down and you'll get the sense of it. This is just a way to emotionally connect with the text before you start working on it in other ways.
When you take it off the page and it's that slow and it makes you feel and think things that you wouldn't necessarily think if you were just rushing through it, those images, and they are images, they stay with you. The next phase of the process, all of that stuff is in your body. You don't have to think about it, you don't have to worry about it, it's just there.
You can take it off the page at any stage of working on something. You could already be performing the piece every night in a play and then go back and take it off the page every night because you don't know what you're going to discover.
Find something new.
If you're afraid of taking a super long pause, take a longer pause. If you're afraid of screaming, scream.
Essentially, whatever your fear is, jump the fuck into it. Just jump in, and it's going to be amazing.
One of the things I had to work on was being too conscious of time passing and being like, wow, this 1 minute monologue is taking me like 8 minutes. And so what I worked on was taking even longer.
One of the things that I had trouble with when I was first starting with this is letting go and just being in my body and being not being afraid to move around and work with it and not just taking it off the page and sitting there. But what does that feel like to me? What do those words make me want to do? What do I see in my head? And the more that I let myself be in my body and let go, the more it was that I was not acting, I was just myself. And that's essentially what you want.
Muscle memory is a huge part of it, so if you're always practicing the same exact way, it's gonna be there when you're doing it.
Alan Arkin has a little technique that he uses that is really genius, where he'll take a script that he's working on, he'll take 2 different scripts that he's working on at the same time, place them at 2 different ends of his kitchen, and as he's cooking or washing dishes or whatever he's doing, he'll go from one script, take it off the page, do some dishes, go to the other script, take it off the page, do some dishes, and at each moment it's a completely different feeling, completely different moment of time that he's experiencing those words. When you're doing 2 different scripts at the same time, you're not going to get stuck in the same pattern of doing it the same way over and over again.
Don't feel like because you were sad on the last line, you have to take that feeling into the next line. You drop the emotion every time. Guskin also recommends working on more than one monologue at a time. So you do one 3 times and then you do the other 3 times. Don't forget to breathe.
In through your nose. Out through your nose. Yes.